Todd Akin, a U.S. congressman, said if it's a legitimate, the female body has ways to shut that thing down. Rick Santorum, a former U.S. senator, said victims should make the best out of a bad situation. Richard Murdoch, another American politician, claimed that God intended pregnancies from to happen, and Lawrence Lockman, a former state representative in Maine, suggested that if women have the right to abortion, men should have the right to force themselves on women because, at least in his words, it doesn't usually result in death. Clayton Williams, a businessman who ran for governor in 1990, compared grace to the weather. It's inevitable. Relax. Enjoy it. And just yesterday, the president himself dismissed domestic violence as a lesser crime. He literally said violence in the home, a little fight with the wife, shouldn't even be considered violence. He's tough on crime, unless it's against women. These aren't trolls online. They are lawmakers. People trusted to write the very laws that decide women's health care, abortion access, and survivors' rights. And they've said out loud that victims should just make the best of a bad situation. And then they wonder why women don't feel safe. 26 women against the president. Still, we don't believe them? Why don't survivors report? Why so many of us don't trust politicians with our bodies? Because when people in charge sound like this, it's not protection, it is punishment. The next time someone says nobody wants to take away women's rights, remember these quotes. They already told us exactly who they are.